Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dietrich, and tonight we are doing something that nobody asked for. One of my world-famous fuel economy tests on a C4 Corvette. This happens to be a 1995 model LT1 5.7-liter V8 with 300 horsepower, 4-speed automatical transmission. This car is the Michael Jordan of fuel economy, by which I mean it is rated at 23 on the highway per fueleconomy.gov. So we're going to try to get 23 miles per gallon out of this thing. Maybe we can do it. Let's see. I have put 6.6 miles on it since I filled it up with Chevron Supreme. The car's computer indicates that it's currently getting 21.6 miles per gallon. God only knows how accurate that is. I have my cruise control set to 70 miles per hour, as I do on these tests. I have a light illuminated saying change the oil. That is erroneous. This vehicle has had an oil change recently. It's got new tires on it. It's in good shape. It's got relatively low miles on it. Let's see, trip odo. 35,565 miles on the C4 Corvette. That's pretty dang low for a, geez, what is this thing? 29-year-old car? Good Lord, where'd the time go? Anyways, I am going to cruise this beast down the freeway and see what happens. What are we getting? 21.7 miles per gallon. We'll see. We will see what it does. I'm really just doing this for fun. I love Corvettes. Look at the view over that hood, baby, with the pop-up headlights. This car's great. I mean, it's got, you know, it's got character. It's got some flaws. I don't know why it keeps dropping down to 69, even though the cruise control is still active, but, you know, that's okay. Oh, yeah, and the fuel gauge is kind of wonky because it drops a bar and then goes back up, and who knows how accurate this will even be. I'm just doing this for fun, so stay tuned. Let's have some fun. Okay, we are about 20 miles from Legoland. We've covered 37 miles. The car says it's averaging 24.1 miles per gallon, and honestly, that feels about right to me. This is the LT1 engine. It's the old LT1 engine, not the new LT1 engine. So this is actually the final iteration of the original Chevrolet small block V8 architecture, which dates way back to 1955. It was the LS1 that replaced this engine in the C5 Corvette that was noted for its large gains in efficiency. So I would expect a C5 with an LS1 to be closer to 30, but I think a C4 with an LT1, 24 feels honest. The gas gauge is an unreliable narrator for sure. It kind of bounces around. I haven't burned near that much fuel, I don't think. But I don't know. Traffic and everything has been smooth. The car is running like a dream. And I'm going to continue down the highway, turn it around, and have an update for you then. Okay, good news and bad news. The good news is we have made the turnaround spot. The bad news is, as you can see by the speedometer, we have hit some construction traffic, and that may be detrimental to this 5.7-liter V8's overall fuel economy. As of right now, it claims it's getting 24.1 miles per gallon. It also claims it's burned like a quarter of a tank of fuel, which I think this car's supposed to have a 20-gallon gas tank, and it was showing a quarter tank when I filled it up, and it only took like 10.5 gallons. So, and I just let it click off. I didn't put any more fuel in. That's always how I do it. And it showed a full tank when I started it, so I said, okay, let's go. So anyways, this is only about a mile's worth of traffic. It may hurt the fuel economy a bit, but hey, it is a real world fuel economy test, and these things happen. All right, we finally made it past the construction. That cost us 1.1 miles per gallon. We're down to an indicated average of 23, but we're back up to speed, and we'll see if we can make any of that back on the way home. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are back. There was nothing else of note that happened on the drive back. We went 116.3 miles. The car thinks it averaged 23.5 miles per gallon. It took we can focus on that. 4.915 gallons of fuel. There was no receipt paper in that thing. So 4.915 gallons of fuel, which means we averaged 23.66 miles per gallon. It says it got 23.5, and according to the pump click off, at 4.915 gallons, there we go. 23.66 miles per gallon. Oh, this guy just turned his car off. He's got all Christmas lights all over it. That's kind of cool. Anyway, is that really right? Let's see here. 116.3 miles divided by... I hate iPhone Pros. I'll never buy another one. 4.915. 4.915. Boom. Boom. The Corvette. Oh, it dropped down to 23.4. That is some serious accuracy. It was within 1/10 of a mile per gallon. All right, I buy it. It's believable. Let's go. Corvette, baby. General Motors cars run bad longer than most cars run at all, but this one still runs pretty good. Have a good night.